If it's not one thing, it's another in the Heckenpaw household. Paddy is out for the moment, so Gladstone, her little brother, seems to think it's time for him to assert himself. Mrs. Droop, who sometimes assists with the chores, is also present.
Mrs. Droop, would you please attend to Gladstone? Poor little mite seems upset. Mrs. Droop!
Okay, I'm coming, Mr. Heckenpaw. Ah, the poor little pet. He's mistaken his big toe for his teeth and ring, you know. And he's biting the life out of it. There now, Gladdy boy. And take that nasty old toesy-woesy out and put this nice round ringsy-thingsy in.
I wish you wouldn't use that ridiculous baby talk, Mrs. Droop. I want my son to grow up a manly little chap. Toesy-woesy, ringsy-thingsy. Who ever heard such nonsense?
Mr. Heckenpaw, I don't like being spoke to like that. You forget you was a baby yourself once, you forget.
I do not. We were all babies to begin with. Why, even you were a baby once.
Oh, yes. And a prettier looking little child you'd never wish to see. I had golden hair, blue eyes, pink cheeks.
And no teeth, I know.
There, you see. You've upset him again, that child. There. It's your voice. That's your voice that does it. It frightens
I don't think so. I think it's your face.
Mr. Heckenpaw, I may be just an ordinary sort of woman to you, but believe me, I'm used to respect. If my Bert heard you speak to me that way, he'd knock your block off it.
Now, Mrs. Droop. You mustn't take things so much to heart. You know very well I respect you. Why, if it weren't for your help, I don't know where we'd be. Oh, and tell me, how is your husband getting on, Bert? Is he still up north, or has he been demobilised?
No, my Bert's still up north.
Oh, I see. What's he attached to?
Me, as far as I know.
No, I mean, what's he doing now in the army?
Oh, he belongs to one of them enemies units, you know. He plays the harmonium.
Huh? Oh, the harmonium?
Yes, you know, it's a sort of piano thing with knobs on it.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Oh, he writes me lovely letters, but...
He does, oh, that's very nice of him.
Oh, yes, I got one this morning.
Oh, you did?
I'll read it to you, Mr. Heckenpaw.
Oh, must you?
Here it is, right here. Dear Cynthia, that's me. Dear Cynthia, I hope this fine Jew as it leaves me at present. I'm in hospital with malaria and falling arches. The climate up here is very hot. And I would tell you more, only the censorship is very strict. They won't even tell me. Let me tell you where I am, and even if I knew I couldn't tell you, because I'm not allowed. Your ever-loving Bert. P.S. Please don't tell anyone where I am.
Yes. Well, I must say that's a very nice letter. He must be very fond of you.
Oh, he is, Mr. Heckenpaw. He once called me something there, beginning with a B.
Beginning with a B? Oh. Well, was it beautiful?
No.
Was it baby?
No. Oh, I've got it. Honey.
Honey? Oh, I say, beginning with a B. Yeah. Oh, there's that kid again. You better take him up to his cot now, Mrs. Drew.
Oh, all right, Mr. Heckenpaw. Come on, my little pet.
Hello, that sounds like Paddy. Oh, there she is, knocking.
Daddy!
Must have... Yes?
Daddy, Daddy,
No, all right. Now, you're just the young lady I want to see.
To
Yes, well, have you seen anything of that watch I was fixing this morning?
Aye?
A watch I was fixing this morning. Have you seen anything of it?
Why?
Well, because I was fixing it, and now I can't find the blessed thing.
Did it go before it was gone?
Well, not exactly. You know, the little thingamabob got stuck in the doodah and wouldn't catch the who's-it that spins the... What do you call it, you see? Oh, you understand.
Yeah, Daddy, you mucked it up.
I did nothing of the kind. I know all about watches.
How do you know so much about watches, Daddy?
Well, if you must know, I once worked in a pawn shop. Now, run out here and play while I look for the watch.
Oh, you haven't got anyone to play with.
Haven't you got any little friends? What about Pieface and that Freckles boy?
Oh, put them, I'm sick of them. They're mad.
What do you mean exactly?
They're crackers.
Will you please explain?
Well, you know our teacher, Miss Smythe.
Miss Smythe, yes?
Well, at school today, it's funny, she said to Pieface, if I say I have went, that is wrong, isn't it?
Yeah, well, of course. And did Pieface agree that it was wrong?
Oh, he said, yes, it is wrong, Miss Smythe. And then she turned to Pieface and she said, well, now, tell me what is wrong with it.
And what did Pieface answer?
He said, you can't say I have went, Miss Smythe, because you're still here.
I see. All right, now run along, dear, like a good little girl. Go on.
How did I run, Daddy?
Hey, who?
Good little girls.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, you said run along now, dear, like a good little girl, and I want to know how good little girls run.
Yes, I'm not surprised you asked. I wouldn't expect you to know. Well, they run like any other good little girls or any other sort of girls, only they run when they're told to.
If I was chased by a mad-looking bull, would I run like a good little girl then, but...
No, dear, you'd run like the devil.
How's he run, Daddy?
Well, how do I know? I've never seen him.
No, if you've never seen him, how do you know if he runs or not?
I don't. It's just a saying, run like the devil, run like the Dickens, run like a scalded cat. They're all just sayings.
Scalded cat? How did I run?
I don't know. I'm just trying to explain that they are expressions people use in everyday speech.
Well, I think they're mad.
Now, that's enough.
Would a scalded cat run faster than a Dickens?
Oh, for heaven's sake, Paddy, go away and play, dear. Go a long way away.
Let me help you find a watch, Daddy.
It's incredible, a watch disappearing in that way. I left it ticking here.
Like our wireless set, is it?
What do you mean, like our wireless set?
That's on tick too, ain't it?
Yes, well, never mind about that. Now, be a good little girl, Paddy, and tell me that you're quite sure that you didn't take that watch.
I don't think so, Daddy.
What? You don't think?
No.
No, dear, that's the trouble with you lately. You're not thinking properly. Well, that settles it. I'm taking you straight to the doctor's.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Hackenpaw. Is your name, is it not?
No, that's true, yes.
Oh, the doctor's expecting you. Will you go in now, please?
Oh, thank you. Thank you, sister. Paddy, you stay here for a moment while I have a few preliminary words with the doctor. But before I go, I'll ask you once more, did you take my watch?
Is this the police station, Daddy?
No, of course not.
Oh, well, I didn't take it then.
Will you send her into the doctor soon, please, nurse?
Oh, certainly, Mr. Hackenpaw. Will you come this way right now, please?
Thank you. Yes.
Come in, sir. Where's the little girlie?
I thought I'd have a word with you first, Doctor. My child says she didn't touch my watch while I was out of the room, but I don't believe her. This incident, plus a few other things, makes me think there's something wrong with her mentally. So I want you to examine her. I don't believe for one moment that she is a kleptomaniac, but she has a certain embarrassing acquisitiveness.
Oh, I see. Well, call her in, please.
Come in, Paddy.
Here I am, and I ain't sick, see?
No, maybe not physically, but I'm quite certain there's something wrong with your mind. Dr. Stitcham will psychoanalyze you.
Hey?
I say Dr. Stitcham will psychoanalyze you.
Whoa! Oh, will it hurt?
Well, of course not. You'll simply delve into your subconscious mind, get to the bottom of your repressions, and uncover your phobias.
Oh, will I have to take off?
No, you won't have to take off You won't have to take off your hat.
Oh, I wasn't going to say hat.
Never mind that, never mind.
Daddy, I want to go home. I'm hungry.
Now, little girl. Your daddy told me something about you on the phone. I want to ask a few questions. To begin with, Paddy, are you a boy or a girl?
I'm a boy.
Yeah. And when you grow up, will you be a man or a woman?
I'm mad.
Now, look at me closely. Am I a tram car, a ration ticket, or a balloon?
You're an all-day sucker.
Paddy, you mustn't talk like that to the doctor.
Well, we'll try again. Now, am I a camel, a cowboy, or a sardine?
Oh, no, you're not any of them.
Oh, then what am I?
A Scotch thistle.
Paddy! I'm getting tired of this, you know. Paddy, stop giving those crazy answers.
Well, he's mad on me with his stupid questions, ain't he?
My dear, this is all part of the test. Your daddy tells me that you don't like going to school. Now, why?
Oh, yeah, I like going. I like coming back. It's a bit in between, I ain't.
This child is full of inhibitions. Did you ever hit her?
Well, only in self-defense. Now about my watch.
I didn't take your watch, Daddy.
Well, we'll soon find out. Now, Paddy, when I say these words, I want you to respond with the first word that comes into your mind. Understand?
No.
Well, of course you do. If the doctor says hot, you say cold.
It's very simple, Paddy. If I say black, you say white. Understand?
Okay.
All right.
All wrong.
No, dear, no. Not the idea. The doctor hasn't started yet, Pat.
Now, Paddy, pay strict attention to me. Hum.
Dinger.
Go.
More hum.
Don't give the doctor those ridiculous answers.
Oh, it's quite all right, Mr. Hackenpaw. Now we'll try again, Paddy. Pain.
Tummy.
Oh, dear. Now, what's the use?
Oh, please don't interrupt, Mr. Hackenpaw. One more, Paddy. Soak.
Oh, easy, Mr. Dougal.
Paddy!
Oh, Daddy, I want to go home.
Mr. Hackenpaw, that word tummy indicates an important psychic sublimocation.
Oh, golly, no, I do want to go home.
Well, that settles it. Mr. Hackenpaw, I'll stake my reputation that this child had nothing to do with the disappearance of your watch. She's a perfectly normal child. You can believe me, she's entirely innocent.
What's in mind, Daddy?
Now that I've misjudged you, Paddy. I'm awfully sorry, dear. Now, please forgive me. The doctor has completely vindicated you. You're guiltless.
Ah, does that mean I have to give up the watch?